From beneath London's Big Ben to the towering arches of Rome's Colosseum, from the brilliant onion domes of Moscow to the delicate Eiffel Tower in Paris, Ticket to Ride Europe takes you on new train adventures through the great cities of turn of the century Europe. Will you brave a ride through the long alpine tunnels or undertake an Arctic ferry ride? Will you construct extravagant train stations across the old empires or attempt the fabled European Express? You and your next move could seal your place as Europe's greatest train magnate. Pack up your luggage, hail the porter, and climb aboard Ticket to Ride Europe. In Ticket to Ride Europe, you are a European train magnate and you're trying to win the game by scoring the most points. And how can you score these points? First, you can claim a route between two adjacent cities on the map. Second is you successfully complete a continuous path of routes between two cities listed on your destination tickets. Third, you complete the longest continuous path of routes to win the European Express bonus card or the longest route. Or four, keep a train station in reserve until the end of the game. And of course, points are deducted from each player's score for each destination ticket that they did not successfully complete by the end of the game. So how does a game turn go in a Ticket to Ride game? The player who has visited the most European countries in their lifetime begins the game. And then the play proceeds clockwise. On a player's turn, he must perform one and only one of the following four actions. The first action is drawing a train card. The player draws two train cards or just one if the card they selected is a face-up locomotive. Okay, and locomotives are wild cards. Second action that they can do is claim a route. The player claims a route on the board by playing a set of train cards from their hand that match the color and quantity of the spaces that make up the route. They place one of their colored trains on each space and score the number of points indicated on the route scoring table for the route's length. Okay, the third option that they could choose is draw destination tickets. The player draws 3 destination tickets from the top of the tickets deck and must keep at least one of them. Okay? And the last option that they could choose is build a train station. The player builds a station in any city that does not have one yet. So to build their first station, the player plays one train card of any color and places one of their train stations on that city. To build their second station, a player must play a set of 2 cards of any one color. And to build their third station, a set of 3 cards of any one color. Okay, so in Ticket to Ride Europe, there are special routes that you can claim, and they added the ferries and the tunnels routes. So ferries are special gray routes linking two adjacent cities across a body of water. And they are easily identified by the locomotive icons featured on at least one of the spaces making the route. To claim this, you must play a locomotive card for each locomotive symbol on the route, and usual set of cards of the proper color for the remaining spaces of that ferry route. Okay, so the tunnels, the other special route that you can claim are the tunnels, and tunnels are special routes that are easily identified by the special tunnel marks and outlines surrounding each of their spaces. So this is like a wild route where you will not know if you will be successful in claiming it. Okay, so what happens is when you attempt to claim a tunnel route, the player first lays down the number of cards required by the length of the route. Then the top 3 cards from the train draw pile are turned face up, and regardless of the length of the tunnel route, for each card revealed whose color matches the color of the cards played, the player must play an additional card of the same color from their hand or a wild card, and then only then can the player successfully claim the tunnel route. If he cannot do this, if he cannot produce additional train cards of the matching color, they may take all their cards back in their hand and their turn ends. And the 3 cards that were revealed are discarded. And finally, we have a new one, which is the train station. And to build this, you discard 1 card for your first one, 2 of the same color for the second, and 3 of the same color for the third. And what it does is that it allows its owner to use one and only one of the routes belonging to another player into or out of that city to help them connect the cities on their destination tickets. Stations may be built on any unoccupied city, even if it currently has no claimed routes into it. 2 stations may never be built on the same city, and each player may build a maximum of 1 station per turn. Okay, so the player uses that station to help connect a city on different. If the player uses the same station to help connect cities on several different tickets, they must use the same route into the city with the station for all of those tickets. The station owner does not need to decide which route they will use until the end of the game. Okay, so how do you score? The game end triggers will happen when the train cars, when a player has 0, 1, or 2 remaining train cars, they get 1 final turn. The game ends and everyone will calculate their score. So how do you calculate the score? You calculate the tickets that you finish, the destination tickets that you finish, and for each station that you did not place on the map, that will score you 4 points. And also, if you have the longest route, you're gonna score 10 additional bonus points. So you add all of those up, the routes that you've built, the tickets that you've completed, the train stations that you did not use, and if you get the European Express longest route, those are your total points. And whoever has the most points wins the game. And that is how you play Ticket to Ride Europe. Hi, everybody. I'm Denmark.
And I'm Regine, and this is Straight from the Meeple's Mouth. And today, meron tayong mga guests, no?
Guess who?
Guess who? This is Owie and France. And
who are they?
lagi sila, ano ba?
Extra!
Extra! Sila yung mga nakikita nyo sa mga videos namin, nakalaro namin. And kapwa ko din sila, casual gamers.
Right. So yes, it's if you do not know, Straight from the Meeple's Mouth is a show about casual gamers. And casual gamers are gamers who have crossed over the gateway games and are still thinking if they will be core gamers. So they will play more so than the gateway or newbies, right? They will play more. Okay, so this show will be about their perspective, and we have certain categories about the game that we're gonna be featuring today, and that is
Yeah.
what is it?
Ticket to Ride Europe.
But it's
The
special.
infamous.
It's very close to my heart.
It's a 15th anniversary. So what you might be seeing in the videos and the photos, it's from the 15th anniversary. So, guys, Ticket to Ride. We're gonna be asking you a few categories, and hopefully, you guys answer. Okay. So the first one, what do you think about the theme?
Yes.
Yes, the team. Yes.
So did you find that your railroad tycoon buying tracts of land? Train tracks and train routes and trying to establish your empire.
No, they already had me at the 3D figure.
Team, just the team.
muna.
So it's us.
It doesn't matter. I'm okay with that.
No, but did
Yun
you
na
guys?
talaga gusto
But
mo.
did you guys feel that hey, I'm a railroad tycoon. I'm gonna be buying this. Did you feel that while we were playing?
Tycoon meaning I have to take down my other competitors. Yes.
How about you, ladies?
Okay naman.
Slight.
Slight. Hindi, oo. Kasi,
Ano ba? Hindi? Oo.
oo. Yung team,
Oh, you were saying because
napipili ko na naman yung init ng ulo ko eh.
Naalala mo yung mga
Naalala ko na naman yung mga ilang games natin eh.
but it's not like you're just playing something and doesn't matter whatever it is. You still feel like you're making routes. You're making train routes. Yes. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Next is aesthetics.
Ayan.
Ayan.
They had me at the
So aesthetics are mostly two-part, components and artwork. So let's start with the components. How did you find
They had me.
what thing are you talking about? The
trains.
train station or the trains?
Ano, trains?
So how did you find
The
it?
trains.
It's a special edition because Ticket to Ride Europe is 15 years old. So
Yung binili mo.
yeah, this version is the 15th anniversary edition. So how did you find it? It's extra special because in a regular Ticket to Ride, those are plastic trains, one color.
Siya sa kulay lang. Pero yun, talaga, in detail siya nung,
Oo.
yung trains.
I know
Iba-iba.
it's nice because it makes me want to steal it.
What's your favorite train?
Loggers.
The loggers are good.
Ako yung red. Ano ba yung red?
The mail. I think the red one is the mail one. The one who delivers the mail. There are cars, mail, cables.
Yeah, the purple one.
The
May purple
one.
pa.
Oil.
Oo.
Oil. Yeah, that one. So
Yeah.
those are really nice. How about the cards? Are they thick or common or not?
Colorful.
Oo.
Yun lang.
Again, naka-sleeves na naman yung sayo eh. Kaya,
Oo.
So, hindi
alam
na
mong
ma-feel.
maganda yung ano eh.
How about the
Map.
map? Did you see the map? It's really detailed with ornithopters.
Kahit yung mga designs outside nung sa routes, makikita mo
You know
yung
what would
mga
be nice?
airplanes, ganun.
they make the map 3D.
Wow!
Yung mountain, yung mga ganun.
Ay, tapos may suot tayo na.
Tapos yung trucks mo, yun lang yung nakalubog. The rest,
Gawin mo na rin VR.
ganun.
But
Malam mo sa 20th.
the board is really thick. The colors,
Texture.
texture is nice. No, seriously, yes. And the contrast of colors, it really pops out. So when you are in a convention and you see someone playing that, would you stop and take a look? Is it that kind of game?
Lalo siguro pag marami na yung mga trains na nagkakasalubong sila.
Correct.
How about the artwork or drawing?
Ayun
or
yan.
Maganda,
picture?
maganda.
In detail siya.
Cool. So approve. All right. So next we're gonna go into gameplay, and when we talk about gameplay, it's
Ayun na,
mostly
girl.
it's mostly strategy.
Pili ko tatagal tayo
and,
dito.
what you like. Okay, fine. Okay, let's go with gameplay. How did you find the game? Was it strategic, tactical? Was it long-term planning, short-term planning? You have to conserve your resources. How did you find the game?
Parang lahat eh.
So wait, let's talk about strategy. What is there one strategy? Is it the same? No? Yes?
Yes, oops your opponent.
Harangin mo yung mga kalaban mo.
The best way
Mag-ipon
to
ng
win.
cards
Okay, fine.
hanggang half ng deck sa'yo na.
Let's start. Did you plan on placing your routes immediately on your point A or point B, or did you start in the middle, or were you waiting for the others to move first before you?
No, whatever's applicable sa mabunot mo.
True.
Best strategy, get as many cards and then saka ka mag-draw ng pwede mong mabuo.
So it's not based on the tickets that you have, no? Not really. Did that play a part in your strategy? How you're gonna do your route? Because you're supposed to go from this point to that point.
Oo. Pero kaya lang kasi pag naglapag ka ng maaga, malalaman nyo na kung saan ako pupunta eh.
Hindi kasi
Roughly, may vague idea na kayo kung saan ang route.
papunta.
Oo.
That's why the best strategy, habang inaantay mo yung kailangan mong cards, ipunin mo na yung half ng deck.
Pero,
Saka bumunot
makikita
ng
din kung ano yung binubunot nyo na cards, di ba?
Pero hindi naman lang matatandaan.
Oo.
Lahat ng kung ano binubuo.
Pero yung isa kasi dito,
Well,
Wala matang card counting.
Malay mo,
card
kina-
counting kasi sila.
card counting niya, yung mga
tingnan niya kung anong kinukuha mo.
Oo.
Ay, yung red, dun siya. Ganon.
Okay. I'm gonna ask another thing. In Ticket to Ride Europe, they added the tunnels and they added the wild card that you need. So in the normal Ticket to Ride, you only have regular routes. And did that play as a different strategy? Because I know that's what made you lose
Mad.
3 turns. You were trying to get
Oh.
through the tunnel, and every time for 3 straight turns, you
Yes.
got blocked by the game. So does it play into your strategy, knowing where the tunnels are, how to handle those tunnels?
Not really, pakaba lang. Sabi ko.
Kailangan
habang
makadami
nag-flip
kang-
yung turn, nakagano ko sa... Lalo pag nandun
Yun
ka
yung
sa
intense.
Stockholm, yung mga 8 cards na panel. Ang tagal mong binuo, tapos mag-flip na tatlo, nakagano ko.
So, dapat ilan ng extra cards mo
kailangan
for that
marami kang
color?
Nine.
So that also factors in, right?
Oh.
Kailangan mangolekta
Okay.
ka talaga ng madami pa rin.
Right. So this one, where is the tension of the game? Where did you find most that besides the tunnel?
Depende sa
Lahat.
seatmate mo. Mm.
What do you
Sa totoo
mean?
lang, oo.
Kasi, kunyari,
Una ako, tas
mauuna
siya.
yung di ba, ayaw mong
At
tycoon.
ayaw mo siyang tycoon?
Siyempre, yung strategy mo, pwede niya i-block agad. So, depende kung sino nga.
Ay, yun nga yung ginawa ko, di ba?
So where's the tension?
Sa lahat.
Lahat eh.
Okay.
Tension starts sa unang lapag mo pa lang.
Or yung habang magkakasama na kayo, malapit na yung mga trains nyo, tapos nagsasama-sama na or hindi nyo na alam kung saan kayo dadaan susunod. Kung tatamaan ba nung isa, ganyan.
Yun yan,
So,
pag
yun ang tension.
naglatag na.
Oo.
So
Unahan
Ano na yung-
Unahan maglapag dun sa track na gusto mo. Di ba tayo, kaya ka na, sa akin, di ba?
So the tension is
Yung track
you
ko.
waiting for wishing that your opponent won't place their tracks on a track that you're
Or
needed.
ngayon na ba?
That you
O
needed.
mamayang
Oo.
isang turn pa?
Right.
Kung kaya pa ba ngayon, para mag-ipon muna ako ng
Minsan
cards,
nakawala
mga
ang
ganun.
strategy.
Yung, Naglapag ka
nakikita mo
na.
yung opponent mo. Kasi gusto mo, busitin lang siya. So, nasasayang yung turn. Pero, masarap yung feeling. Kasi,
kaya hindi ka nanalo.
Ganun yung feeling.
So you have tension with the tunnels on when you're gonna claim routes. You have tensions on routes because in Ticket to Ride Europe there are more single routes than in Ticket to Ride America. So in America there are more alternate routes. In Ticket to Ride Europe, we played it like 3 times now, 5 times now.
Mm-mm.
You'll find that somehow whenever you start somewhere in the outskirts, when you get into the middle, it's
Yes.
just like one route.
Oo,
one route,
mamimili
one
talaga
route,
sa
one route.
gitna. Kaya doon nagkakaproblema.
Mag-aagawan talaga
Mm.
kayo.
And that's why you need those train stations. And the tension also is like what happened in my case. I planned that my 2 tickets will pass through one route. But when you have a train station, you can only use it once to accomplish one ticket. So I had to find another route so that I could connect to my other ticket. That was tension filled. I have to agree the one where people should not go to the place where you're supposed to go. It's like, no. Please
Matitig ka lang dun sa route. Parang wag muna.
Minsan pagulo din yung wala naman talaga dun sa ticket mo, pero extra cards mo siya. Lalatag mo lang 4 points, tapos feeling nila doon ka dadaan. Pero hindi talaga.
Oh, that's another
That's
strategy.
Pero tatagal ka dun. Masasayang.
Habang nag-aantay ka kasi ng bubunutin mong card, nag-earn ka ng points. And na-throw off mo sila. Lalo
Okay.
pag critical area.
All right. So strategy, tension, simple game, but there's a lot of tension, a lot of strategy that you have to think about. Okay, what did you guys like in the game? Let's go one each, I think. Even if you can say the same thing as the other person, that's okay. But what did you like most in the game?
Gameplay.
Which-
Kasi simple lang siya eh. Kukolect ka lang, tapos maglalapag ka.
Okay,
Tapos cute yung
cute yung...
They had yet the thing.
dun sa components niya.
All right, how about you, Owie?
Ako, siguro yung ang weird no? Yung tension na, doon ako nag-enjoy eh.
No,
Yung nagmi-meet na lahat ng mga trains niya, parang, saan ba tayo pupunta? Ibablock ko ba siya? Ganon.
Where are you
So,
going?
Oo. So, yun, doon ako nag-enjoy kasi siyang mang-block ng ibang tao.
Franz?
Seeing the reaction on your opponents. I think
Umalis
that's,
ka
rewarding.
Alisin mo yan!
Mayroon akong friend. Nagalit siya, tinawag niya yung table. Ayun na daw niya maglaro.
All right.
Sabi, alisin mo yan. Wala maglalaro. Tinawag na ganun.
Okay. So those are the things that you like. What? Of course, if you like something, there's something that you don't like
Ikaw,
about the
anong
game.
like mo muna?
I like that it gives you. I like that the routes are tight. It's a tight game that you really have to plan. And if you make a wrong calculation, it's gonna cost you because you have to go around a different route and it's far. You have to collect new cards again and you have to do it all over again.
Kasi ikaw pa nanalo, no? Binuli na kita, ikaw pa nanalo, no?
See, so you do it on purpose.
Naipit ka na. Ikaw pa rin na.
Hindi, doon talaga ako pupunta, di ba?
So, what is it that you don't like in the game? What is it that you don't like?
Ako, ayoko yung taga-balasa ng cards. Tingin ko may balat yun. Ang hirap bumunot ng card.
No, but seriously, what do you guys don't like about the game? Nothing?
Yung mga route, good and bad siya. Yung mga routes na isa lang or dalawa lang. Kasi madali siyang buuin. Dalawa lang yung train na kailangan mo or card.
But
It can make or break yung sa opponent mo. Ay, dito ka na lang lagay.
So
Isa lang.
so annoying.
All right. What didn't you like, ladies?
Ako yung pinahirapan nila, naglagay sila ng tunnel. Kaya nga doon ako
I don't
natalo.
like the tunnel.
Doon ako na yung sabi ko sa kanya, girl, sige na. Ano mo na yan? Yung tatlo, mag-reveal na siya ng tatlo. First two
ganun
pa
yung
lang
pwede
talo
mo?
na. Oo. First two pa lang. Wala na ako
Ay, yung
extra.
nagbabalasa, pag yung tunnel yung dadaan.
You?
Oh, ako din isa rin yun. Saka yung yung paglabas ng cards, yung antagal mong makuha yung kailangan mo, yun yung nakakainis na.
Hindi ko alam kung equal yung cards pero
They're
hindi ko
all
may
equal.
card na napakahirap lumabas.
Parang kung kailan
Parang
mo siya,
kung kailan mo siya
kailangan,
inilangay.
oo.
They all
Kung
have
sila
the same
malabas.
number per color.
Parang hindi naman.
They do. It means someone's collecting that card.
Ah, ikaw pala yun.
Parang hirap kasi noon, yung ang tagal-tagal, tapos yun nga, nasa inyo nga pala, pare-pare
See? It's
So,
the
nakaka,
same.
Yung kalahati ng deck nasa
I
inyo.
don't like
ganyan ako
that.
kapaliwawak mo.
What I've noticed is I don't like the tickets because a lot of the tickets are low in points and they're just short distances. Like what he did, he had like 5-6 tickets and 4 of those are like three routes away, 2 routes away. Like small points, too much effort to do that. Anyway, that's what I didn't like with that one. But again, that's the strategy of the game. You can get more tickets, complete lots of routes. So it's up to you on how you're going to play that. All right. So next, replayability. Do you think that every time we play this game, you have the same strategy, or will you get bored easily if you own this game, or does it give you different strategies? It will make you play differently every time. Yes.
Replayability, hindi na ako magsawa kasi maganda nga yung reaction ng mga opponents. Different
Alright.
reactions every game.
Kahit same play group na.
Kahit same.
So that means even if you're playing with the same people, you're still gonna be seeing different types of strategies that you're gonna do. How about you, ladies?
Kasi depende sa route yun eh. Kung ano yung, kasi sa umpisa ng game, doon ka magbabase kung saan ka mag-uumpisa eh. So, siguro kaya siya masaya rin ulit-ulitin kasi parang iba-iba naman yung daan mo. So,
I hate it when you get a route going this way and your other ticket is this way.
oh yeah, that's true.
Yung first two tickets
so
mo.
annoying. Yes.
Mm-mm.
How about
Totoo
you? Is it
Mm,
replayability?
ma-play mo siya over and over. Kahit same play group nga siya. Kasi iba-iba rin naman ang strategy eh. Actually, depende sa mood.
Palipasin lang yung
Alam
init
mo,
na
saan
ulo.
nagbe-base yan? Nagbe-base yan sa saan side ka ng kama gumising.
Tsaka kung sino yung katabi mo nung naglalaro, no?
Sino nang block sa'yo, no?
But we haven't played the 2 expansions yet. There are other tickets that gives you different combinations and higher points. We
Yeah.
just played the base. It's also included in the box. So we haven't tried it yet.
Base game pa lang nga, umiinit na ulo ko. Paano ba kaya pag dinagdag natin yung extension?
Oy, malay mo, di ba? Hindi
Mas
naman.
maganda pa
There
yan.
are 2
You're gonna
expansions
play that
included.
pag hindi ka na casual game.
Pag tumawid na tayo,
Tawid na.
All right. So, who is this game for? Who do you think are the best people that you're gonna bring out this game and play with?
Smart assholes.
Smart.
beginners! Tama ba?
Gateway.
Gateway. Kasi madali lang yung mechanics. Lahat, madali lang siyang intindihin, pero bahala na siya sa strategy na kung ano man. Diba? Pero madali lang siya.
So you can introduce
For
this to your
gateway.
non-gaming friends. You can bring it in a overnight party,
Pwede.
and everyone will enjoy.
Ang ano lang is konti lang no?
I think
5
it can go up to 5. Yeah.
Ayun.
It brings your friends closer. Mas may kilala mo gaano sila kasira ulo. Ka evil mind.
Malalaman mo kung ano talaga yung ugali
Parang
nila.
Pag tinignan mo yung friend mo, parang hindi mo siya capable nung ba't nagkakaroon?
Magaling pala siya
Magaling pala siya
strategy.
Families, right? Families can play this. Especially now, it's the holidays.
Mhm.
Like waiting for 12 midnight on
Families.
Christmas,
Depende.
New Year. What you can,
Depende
how
kung
about
mga
core
Celtic
gamers
ka.
or hardcore? Oh, been playing for a long time now. Will they still enjoy this game?
Yes, because they're smart phones.
Oo.
Oo.
Mas, ano sila,
Mas strategic sila sa
strategic.
ganyan.
Mas alam nyo.
Which makes it even more, di ba? Interesting. Kasi
Exciting.
simple lang yung game but they make it complicated.
Feeling ko, sobrang tagal nilang maglalaro nun.
Alam mo, bago mag-start yung first turn, natapos na sa utak nila paano yung game,
na-foresee nila kung kailan sila maglalapag, kailan sila
Ang
bubuo.
strategy na lang paano lang i-block. Ganun na lang.
execution na lang kulang
It may be or it might not be true. I have no to say. Okay, so at its price point, and remember this is the 15th anniversary edition. The regular ones is around 2,400, 2,200. The Ticket to Ride 15th anniversary is around $80.
Ba't dinalars mo pa?
It's 4,000 pesos to 4,500. That's the right price. Somewhere
the
there.
right price.
It's around 80. Some will sell it at $100 or more dollars, but you get it at 4,000, 4,500. Do you think it's worth it?
Sa beginner, baka hindi nila bilhin na ganito.
No, because it's a special edition. But
Ayun
you
din.
see what you get. You see all
Yeah.
those
Parang worth
components.
it naman kumbaga sa
At the thing.
gamit. Oo. In detail niya.
Opposed to the regular one that's just plastic, small train. So do you think 4,000 for a limited edition game? Because that's only one print run. It's not gonna be printed again anymore.
Kasi, 15 lang yan eh.
Yung imbis na plastic yung mga components,
Metal.
maging bakal.
The first one was the
10th.
10th anniversary
Para
of
pwede may bakal.
Ticket to Ride
Pag
America.
nagalit ka na bato mo.
Was. But, so at 4,000, 4,500, do you think it's worth it?
Kasi special edition.
Siguro,
tingin ko pwede.
oo. Pwede siya dahil special edition.
Yes.
Tsaka, ano ba? Ano naman parang pwede mo naman siya kasi ulit-ulitin. So, medyo worth it. I guess.
And
Sa'yo.
Cost per game, parang ganon.
400 pesos per game.
Ha?
If you're gonna play 10 times, which
10
is the average for you to get your money's worth, it's gonna be 400 pesos per game.
Wala pa yung order ng drinks doon. Tsaka, hindi na
Dapat.
namin kayo i-charge sa paglaro sa table namin. Order lang kayo.
So what do you think?
Pwede na.
Oh,
Wah.
are you gonna buy it to own it, or is this your first game that you're gonna tell them to buy it and own it, or
Pero wag yung special edition.
Oo, yun nga.
what? We're
Wag
talking
na yung
about the
special
Hindi kung beginner ka
Kung
kasi.
beginner ka lang, di ba okay na yung yung regular na.
Yeah, but we're talking about this edition specifically.
O kasi nga iba yung itsura noon kumpara dyan.
So, ibig sabihin,
Siguro
medyo
kung
naglalaro
mega,
na siya.
No.
Kung mega beginner ka, baka hindi.
Okay,
Oo.
that's a good point of view.
Kung casual, sabihin natin casual gamer. Hindi.
You played it twice with a
Hindi.
friend, no?
Pahiramin na lang kita.
I love playing it, lalo kung my friend owns it.
Oh, I still have to find that game that we're gonna buy. You're gonna tell them to buy and just keep it. All right.
Hindi nga yung limited edition.
No, but we're talking about this one because this is our episode.
This is the review.
This is the review.
So, for the special edition, guys, kung
Kung collector ka na,
kung medyo newbie ka, kunyari, sinama ka lang ng boyfriend mo or girlfriend mo, na, liga, meet my friends.
Okay.
Ganon. Tapos ko ako yun, tapos first time ko makita ng board game, or first or second time na sumama sa ganon, parang hindi ako mag-invest ng 4,000.
Mm-hmm.
Kasi siguro baka hindi ko pa nakikita yung sarili ko na, baka magiging board gamer ako.
Mm-hmm. All right.
My point.
But it's really nice, isn't it?
Oo. Kasi,
For collector's point of view,
nagko-collect ka na. So, wala na akong magawa.
Pero kung tulad nyo ako na, matagal na nagbo-board games, mura na yung 4,000 kasi minsan, di ba, alam niyo naman tayo mga collector, gusto natin ng mga components, di ba? Minsan, dinidisplay natin.
Dinidisplay.
Ask our
That
audience
itself
na
tells everyone that he doesn't own any board game.
Diba?
Once he said
Siya yung perfect
that
example
was
na
the dead giveaway.
nakikilaros.
Yung
Alright.
pwede manghiram. Siya yun.
So there you go. That was our review of Ticket to Ride Europe 15th anniversary. Hopefully, if you see this game, you've played this game, you have an idea how it's gonna go, how it plays, how much it costs, and you can decide if you want to own it or not, or at least enjoy it and know what to expect when you see it on the table and someone invites you, hey, want to be a train tycoon? And start buying tracks and building your empire. So at least you know now. So thank you for joining us. Again, this is Denmark.
And I'm Regine.
Uwi.
The odd one.
You'll be seeing them more soon.
Yeah.
We're expanding our Straight from the Meeple's Mouth family. So thank you for joining us. And until next time, everybody, bye.
Bye!
Direct, okay na yung talent pin namin,
Bye.